whitewashed towns.
Yep.
They look good on the outside.
Yeah, I don't want to. And I don't want to be that. I want to know Jesus. I want to know the real Jesus. And I want Him to live through me. Because there's nothing greater. We're created for that very purpose. And it's not slavery. It's surrender. And the surrender will bring about, it will bring heaven to earth. It will bring heaven to earth. Let's go to 1 John 4:18. Nellie?
There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear involves punishment, and the one who fears is not perfected in love.
You want to know what fear does? Fear opens you up to just about anything. Why? Why does fear open you up to just about anything? Because fear is the devil's faith.
Mm-hmm. It's faith for what you don't want to happen.
Yep. Fear is the devil's faith. So fear is the opposite of faith. So when you allow fear into your life, you're taking faith out of your life. When you take faith out of your life, well, you're healed by your faith. So when you don't have faith, your healing is gone, which means that anything that wants to come in, because we talk about healing not just being physical, but being all these other things. Anything that wants to come into your life, if you come into your life, if you have. What is fear? Fear is worry. Fear is anxiety. Fear is fear. And you watch people, and you see them. You see someone begin to worry, or you see someone get nervous. They will change completely. They will. They'll change completely. And yeah, and
last Monday night, it had to be carried to the car because I was freaking out.
So what casts out fear?
Perfect love.
And fear is the opposite of faith. So if we remove fear, then we're back into faith, right? And we come back into faith through perfect love. And faith gives us perfect health. So perfect love can bring perfect health. Do you see how we connected the dots? Does it all come together? Okay, we're going to read more. Okay, 1 John 4:15-17, because I want to say what is perfect love? Because we can go even deeper than that. So, what is perfect love? 1 John 4:15-17. 1 John, will you read that?
We'll read through. Whoever confesses that Jesus is the Son of God, God abides in him, and he in God. We have come to know, and have believed, the love which God has for us. God is love, and the one who abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him. By this love is perfected with us, so that we may have confidence in the day of judgment. Because as he is, so also are we in this world.
So by this, love is perfected with us. What is this? It is, we have come to know and have believed the love which God has for us. God is love. That's intimacy. You get to know the love that God has for you. That's intimacy. Intimacy will unlock that. Intimacy will show you the love of God that he has for you. If you begin to tap into the love that God has for you, you'll believe in God. You will know he's there. And God is love, and the one who abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him. And remember, we also said that love is surrender. So we begin to tap into the love of God through intimacy, through connecting with him, looking into the depths of his heart, and then surrendering ourselves and showing him our love, and he shows us his love, and then that love just spreads because it just overflows inside of you. And I can sit here and think, I remember this time where the love of God just overflowed inside me so great, and then I just know I can turn back and I can look at myself and I can say, you have no idea. There's so much more. I've had times where it's almost like I could see it in my mind, like I could feel the presence of God, but I could see myself, like if I was like a cup of water, I could see it like overflowing over me. Like I'm just like, I can't get any more. I want more, but I can't get any more. I've had that before, and like I can still look back and say, no, there's more. There is more. There will always be more. And whoever abides in love abides in God. Because God is love. There's always more of God. You can sit there a trillion years and gaze into the depths of His heart. There will always be more. Can we wrap our heads around that? No. But there's more. You get intimate with God and you ask for the depths of His heart. And you'll begin to understand and not understand at the same time. You'll understand that you don't understand. All you'll know is that you want more and you just want to lay down everything else in your life because you want the greatest thing there is.
Well, I think that's what we can strive for because it is an equation. The degree to which we love and hate the world is proportionally equal to the degree and the amount of which God abides in us. Mm-hmm. And we're able to abide in Him.
True love. Yep.
It's inversely proportional to fear in our lives.
At the same time. So that's where the surrender comes in, though, is the surrender, which is perfect love, the laying down your life. No man hath greater love than this. You lay down your life. That's where you cast out fear with surrender. Because when you surrender everything, you won't get worried. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow's yours, God. Tomorrow's yours, God. Boom, it's gone. Your fear is gone because you don't have to worry about tomorrow because you're living a life of surrender. I don't care what's coming tomorrow because I know there's going to be love there. There's going to be joy there. There's going to be peace there. I'm excited. I'm going to get hit by a car tomorrow and I can't wait. I'm not really going to get hit by a car. Rebuke that in Jesus' name. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen to you either, people. So, next verse. But seriously, if I did get hit by a car, I'd probably start laughing. I actually thought about the other day. I was at home, our lawnmower started, this is a couple weeks ago, and like I was just praying while I was on the lawnmower. The lawnmower starts all smoking and everything. This was after Cat Kerr, you know, Cat Kerr's like, I've had cars blow up before, and stuff like that. And so like our lawnmower starts smoking, I'm just going to keep going. I'm like, if it blows up, I'll probably just laugh. I'm like, devil, you can't touch me, I'll just laugh.
But what are your dad going to think?
They will feel the presence of God when they come over by me. That's seriously, that's what will happen. I have no doubt whatsoever, and it's not cocky, it's not foolish. It is faith. Now, I say this: don't drive your car into a tree.
Just to see if it works.
Yeah, but because that is foolish.
There's gonna be no plane yesterday.
But.
Yeah, yesterday.
There really is there's a difference between cocky and confident.
Cocky is confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
True confidence is confidence in who Jesus is and who He is in you.
I want to say this. Faith. We said faith is like knowledge too. Faith isn't head knowledge. Faith is heart knowledge. If you have in your mind the verse, and this is where people get messed up. You have in your mind the verse that says, by His stripes I am healed. But you're not getting healed. Well, it's got to transfer to your heart. Because when it transfers to your heart, it's not moving.
It has to be internal.
It has to become a part of you. Because you can get rid of things in your head, but when you let something take hold of your heart, that's why whenever you let someone into your heart, and they have to go, it hurts really, really bad. Because you literally have to rip it out. You're not going to put something in your heart and expect it just to go without you noticing. That's where if you don't forgive someone, if you have unforgiveness and you let that seed of bitterness get planted inside your heart, you will have unforgiveness and even if you don't see it, that person, even if you never talk to them for like 6 months, they will continue to come to your mind. And you will have anger whenever they come to your mind. And you'll be like, why is that person still in my mind? Oh, you haven't forgiven them. That bitterness is in you and you have to get rid of it. Things that come to the heart, they don't leave. Which is why faith is heart knowledge. 1 Corinthians 8:3. Whose turn is it? Adam, I think it's your turn, right?
Okay, fine.
Okay, you guys do that.
But if one loves God truly, with affectionate reverence prompt
Hey,
obedience.
you already read that one. Cool. Let's read it again. Go ahead. Okay, I'll finish it for you.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You can read it.
Excuse me while I start over. But if one loves
Good, I
God
like hearing it
truly with
twice.
affectionate reverence, prompt obedience, and grateful recognition of His blessing, he is known by God, recognized as worthy of His intimacy and love, and he is owned by Him.
Let's let that verse and greater love has no one than this, which we haven't done this before, but let's put those two down as just kind of meditation verses. Let's just begin to let those two verses just kind of like whenever you pray, praying Bible verses, praying the Word of God is very good if you want to get connected to God. Let's just kind of let those sink in. Let's let those go from head knowledge to heart knowledge. Let's begin to let those become a part of us. And so